and she smells divine.
Thank you.
Like
Thank
you think she would. I don't know if you want to share your fragrance, but
I don't know, because that's what I've been using to like just, no.
But I told you this before you came in, that you and Mary J. Blige must use the same perfume.
That's amazing.
Because it has the same.
It's so expensive, so I'd be like squeezing a little bit, like saving my bottles for special occasions today.
Oh, well, it's clearly worth it because it smells amazing.
Thank you.
So what's up, Queen? It is so nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm so nervous and excited
to
be in front of you.
Nervous?
I
what?
promise you, I've watched you so many times. I'm like literally in front of you.
Wow.
And you look so beautiful as well.
Thank you, my love. Thank you. Wait, but do you spend a lot of time here? Because when they said you were here, I was like, oh, great. But do you come here a lot? Are you here often?
Between here and LA, mostly LA, but I do come to New York because New York be cold as well. So I avoid it. I come during the summertime.
Well, welcome.
Thank
So
you.
what brings you here? You did Global Citizens and you did...
Yes, but I did that remotely from Nigeria. So I did my performance in Nigeria, but I'm here to... I did... There was a festival in Sacramento that we just finished called Lost in Rhythm. It was completely amazing. It's just incredible. And just doing promo runs with the single I have now with Brandy.
Which is so dope.
Thank you.
And such an unexpected, interesting collaboration.
I know.
Tell me how this happens. You pick her, you did like, I love Brandy, we have to do a song together.
Love is an understatement. Like every interview I've ever been on, her name has come up somehow because everyone will be like, who's your inspiration? And she's the reason why I really wanted to start singing.
Really?
Yeah, I moved to the UK and then I saw I Wanna Be Down and I was like, whoa, like I just fell in love with the
so you've been obsessing for a long time.
I'm obsessed. I just said this recently, like, after the song, obviously we started following each other and I was so embarrassed because I'm sure if she goes in her DM, she's going to see like, for years I've been sending messages and like been like DMing her and be like, I love you, and like, so she must have been like, whoa, this girl has been on me for time, but
now she can see it because you're following each other.
She's a sweetheart.
But it's not like you're new to being around and working with unbelievably talented.
Right. But I still take every moment. Like I'm gonna keep saying that this moment to me is so, like, it's so beautiful to me. Like,
that's so sweet.
Because I cherish everything. It's like, it doesn't matter what I've done or what I've achieved. Just the fact that every day I get to experience something new, something that I've watched all my life. Like I'm not one of those artists who's gonna be like, yeah, like, no, I don't take it for granted. Like, it's incredible.
Let's give people who are, because there are always new people coming to the party, especially when you put a record like that out and you just get new people to the party. So let's give them a little rundown, a little background of how long you have been at this. How many? I know, because starting, you tell me where you want to start, but I know you started doing background vocals first, right?
So I started backup vocals for George Michael.
By the way, obsessed with George Michael. Did you ever watch the doc?
Yes.
The doc is so beautiful.
He's incredible.
Yeah, okay.
So that was my first.
So that's your introduction to the game.
Yeah, that was my introduction. Like, I was like, what? You're gonna pay me?
And you're how old?
I was like 16.
Okay, you're a baby.
Yeah.
With a beautiful voice. Were you confident at 16 or were you like...
I was. Like, at that time, I didn't have any pressure from the industry. So I was just doing me. I was just having fun and getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
And then I went on a mini promo tour with Mary J. Blige.
Yes, my sister.
And
how was that?
That was incredible. Like, every night when she would perform, I'm going down. It was just like, how does she have that passion?
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah. I always say that about her. That's like everybody knows that about her, but it is fascinating to me because I've been in the studio with her and I watch her deliver a song. You know, in the studio, you have to do the song 100 times over again. I don't know how she could just feel that every single time. Yeah. It's really an extraordinary gift.
That's a gift.
Yeah, it's an extraordinary gift.
So then my African parents are like, so I'm like, Mom, look at all these shows. I'm getting all these gigs. Like, I really want to go into music. They're like, well, then you have to go and study. And I'm like, no, Mommy, nobody studies music. So they made me go to Berklee College of Music. And I was just like, but that was the best decision because I got to learn about jazz and, soul music. And I got introduced to...
And it's hard to get into Berklee.
It's
right?
really,
you say
really...
it like, I just went to Berklee, but...
It was hard, and I got in on a scholarship, eventually a full scholarship.
Is that based on because you have such a beautiful voice, or you have to do other? Is it like academic too? Or
it is. So you're supposed to read music, but I couldn't read music. So I walked into audition. I'm like, I don't know how to read music or anything, and they were like, okay, just sing for us. And
what did you sing?
I did I think it was a Diane Reeves
thing when you say that you have to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
So how are you dealing with that?
So something happened, and this is just yesterday.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah. So something happened yesterday. I was leaving a radio station. I'm in my car, and I actually told my team. I said I was actually going to mention it. So I'm in my car, and one of my road managers sends me a message. He's like, "Yo, check your phone," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I check it, and there's a video, and I'm just like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Where did you get this from?" And he's like, "I just got it like 20 minutes ago." And
this is somebody on your team?
Yeah. This video was sent to him, and I'm not gonna call it a sex tape, but it's a tape of me and the person I'm dating right now.
Ay, ay, ay.
And it got out.
Has that ever happened before?
No.
No, I mean, has anybody ever sent you something of yourself?
No, this is the first
like,
time.
Have you seen this tape? Is this something you knew?
Yeah, it's recent. So it was like, I think last month or maybe like 2-3 weeks ago. So, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I know.
So you're in the middle of like crisis right now. No, that's crisis. That's not a small thing, baby. Like for a woman to have, and you have a son, and you have a career, and you have a.
So
I mean, you seem very like calm and okay, but.
Yeah, because I said the first thing I got off the phone, and I sent it to my manager, and she was like, "Oh my God," and I'm like, "What are we gonna do?" So the person's asking for money now.
Of course.
So
is it the person you were dating?
No. And he's going crazy too. So I'm like, what are we going to do? And my manager's like, well, how much are they asking for? So I woke up and I was like, no, I'm not. Because I pay it now, and then 2 months down the line, you're going to come back again, and then 2 years. And then who knows, even if I do send you the money, you probably would release it anyway. Like the fact that I'm not going to allow anyone to blackmail me for doing something that